channel. So today I have a new foundation wear test for you, and the foundation I am testing out today is the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. I purchased my foundation from Ulta, and I actually bought it online because all of my Ultas were sold out of it. So I got mine online. I got the color beige, and it was $8.99, so that's a really good price for a foundation. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that it works, because if it's awesome, that's awesome. One big drawback that I am seeing about this foundation right off the bat is that there are 14 shades, and hopefully you can kind of see, but that's the lightest. And then I'm scrolling down, and then there's the darkest. But there does seem like there are some good, like, darker shades. But one drawback that I'm also seeing right now is that all the darker shades are only available online, which that kind of sucks, right? So, and I don't know if that's because of storage space, like on the displays, or what the deal is behind that decision. I kind of think that's unfair. My own opinion. I think if you have a foundation being sold in the store, you should make all shades available. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so directions on how to apply it. It says apply to face with sponge or brush. Precaution: if irritation occurs, discontinue use. Well, duh. Details: LA Girls Pro Matte Foundation evens out skin tone with a soft suede matte finish. I agree with that. The long wearing formula is lightweight and is a medium to full coverage foundation. I also agree with that. Provides complete natural looking coverage and even skin tone. Again, I really agree with everything that it said. Right now it has a 3-star rating out of 98 reviews. I haven't read any of the reviews. I want to just see what I think about this foundation for myself. If you want to see how it wears and everything, go ahead and keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off by priming my face with my Too Faced Primed and Peachy Primer. I don't know when I will ever get the name of this primer down. It's always a tongue twister for me. Alright, and here is the foundation. It is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. A lot of names there. I got the color, it's GLM673 Beige. I chose this online because all my Ultas are completely sold out of this foundation, so online it was. So I'm going to start with one pump. And I'm going to dot it on the right side of my face. And I'm going to blend this side out with my Beauty Blender. So it did cover pretty well, and color match wise, I'd say it's actually a pretty good match. It's almost completely spot on. I do have self-tan on my face right now, so I definitely wouldn't like anything darker, but I think if I had anything lighter it would be too much. So, because this is the shade I want to be. And then I'm going to take another pump. And I'm going to blend this one out with my M439 brush from Morphe. Again, I'm just kind of stamping it in. If I was being nitpicky, I would say that I like the brush application more. It seems a little more full coverage to me. And obviously the Beauty Blender side looks a little more like thinned out. But both sides do look really pretty. I've got to get out of the habit of doing this in the videos. You guys want to look at it too, right? So yeah, It obviously looks a little more thinned out. You can still see some of like my freckles and stuff on this side. On this side it looks definitely more full coverage, but it does look very even. And I just kind of even it out. It does look very like it doesn't look cakey. It looks very matte right now too. And I haven't even set it with powder. So, and of course I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face. The concealer I'm using today is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in the color C4. Oh, I thought I got C3. I restocked in C3 and this is already like really light. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But it's like already almost out. I don't know if you can see anything, but I've taken the sniffer, biffer out. And I am like literally scraping everything that is left in this. It only lasted me like a month, so it's definitely a size difference. Whereas I feel like Shape Tape, I could pretty much get like anywhere from 3 to 6 months out of a Shape Tape. And I don't hold back on my concealer either. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to set that all into place using my M554, my new under eye setting brush that I am obsessed with, and then the Patrick Star setting powder from MAC. I should probably look and see like if they're still selling this powder. I honestly think they'd be crazy to quit selling it. I know usually these things are limited edition, but come on, MAC. Keep it full time. Now I'm just going to take my Too Faced Sweet Peach matte powder and my E41 brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this. Alright, so now that my eyes are done, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Gerard Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is the coconut one. Alright, you guys, so my face is complete. This is what we look like. Yeah, I went a little ham on the highlighter today. It is what it is. I'm wearing like a bright coral top. I'm feeling springish, so that is what went down. So this is what my face looks like. Looking at the foundation, I actually am really enjoying the way that it came out. It looks matte, it's covered, like all my flaws are covered. So right now I am impressed. I am really liking the way that it looks. So I will see you guys later. Let's see, what time is it? It is 6 o'clock in the evening. I'll come back late. I will come back late. It'll be a good timed wear test. So I will see you guys a little later. Alright, you guys, so I am back and it is now...
It's 2:38.
Thank you, Mickey. Let's go ahead and zoom on in. I told you I'd hold it out. Told you I could hold it out and I would do a long wear test. It's been about 9-ish hours, right around there. So let's zoom in, see what's going on. So overall, I feel like my face still looks really good, especially for 9 hours. I don't look like, I can tell like there's some oils like right here between my brows and stuff, but it doesn't even look that bad. And like my highlight's still intact. I mean, it should be because I put a buttload on today. But like my nose, that always happens. My chin, that always happens. That's like from eating. This is from blowing my nose or my dog kissing me. I have allergies too. There's a lot that plays into my nose. But my nose, usually on the everyday basis, is something that I always touch up, and same with my chin. So like the biggest thing that I always worry about and that I look for in the foundation is how well it controls my oil and how just like the longevity of it all. So, and I'd say right now, I don't feel like it looks all that bad. So let's go ahead and touch it up and see how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and touch up, of course, with my NYX matte blotting paper. And we're gonna see if we'll be cooking tonight. Okay, yep, we will be. Here comes the oil. Okay, I see a tiny bit of foundation, but not a ton. But you can see there's all my oil. It's really not that bad though. And like, there's a tiny, like I said, tiny bit of foundation, but not a ton. Definitely seen worse from more expensive foundations. All right, same deal. Tiny bit of foundation, and for the rest of my face, that's actually not a ton of oil either. So let me look up close, see if anything transferred. And no, I mean, like, my forehead looks like it's been like pressed down, but like the sides of my nose, they look pretty good. Just that dang zit. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. So let me go ahead and touch up with some powder. Of course, I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is what we're looking like with just powder, or with oil blotting and then the powder, and it actually looks really good. I'm actually really impressed by this foundation right now. I'm kind of mind blown at the moment. Something that I do want to say that I don't usually talk about in my videos is I have in my purse to touch up, I have the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I have my LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's a little bit of a darker shade, and it's like a tiny tube. It's like that big. It's like a little trial size one, but I keep it in my purse. And I will use that to like touch up, like say, like if that had happened on my nose, if I was like at work or something, I would just kind of put a little bit of this concealer on my nose, and then I would powder it up, and like it would look like nothing happened. I just kind of thought maybe that would be like a helpful tip for some of you. And then the other thing that I also keep in my purse is a bronzer. And the bronzer specifically that I have in my purse is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, but it's also another little trial size. It's just like a little tiny one. It's about that big. I love like my little trial size makeup items because I will put them in my purse and keep them with me on the go. Everybody's like, picks up my purse and they're like, this is like a brick, what is this? I'm like, I'm sorry, it's my life. I can't live without it. I have to have it on me at all times. So since those are like kind of steps that I do, and like I feel like my nose and my chin looks good, like I wouldn't do the concealer step right now on my face, but I might do a little bit of bronzer. So I'm gonna just do it just so we can just see like what the end result looks like. Why not? Since I'm really digging this foundation, I feel like I want to just kind of put it through everything and see what happens. But I feel like when I touch up with bronzer, it really just makes my touching up look so much more flawless. Okay, I'm home alone and I just heard a noise in the other room. It could be the dog. Still, that creeps me out. I gotta go check this out right now. Okay, thank goodness it was a false alarm. The wind blew my blinds like out of the window. So it'll be interesting to see if like my camera picked up on that noise. But don't worry, Mom, don't worry, I'm okay. Okay, so since I put that bronzer on, I feel like my skin looks really good. And then just to top it all off, let's grab some setting spray. This is my Slay All Day. This is the rose one. I have lots of scents of these. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like my favorite setting spray that I've ever found. Okay, highlight still looks good, yeah. And then skin, yeah, see, I just think it's amazing how just like taking away the oil, blotting up with, or touching up with powder, and then adding a little more bronzer, what that can do for your touch up. And sometimes just a tiny bit of that concealer as well. So, yeah, so this is what I look like. All right, so overall, what do I think of the LA Girl Pro Matte Concealer? No, what do I think of the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, HD High Def Long Wear Matte Foundation? I'm really liking this foundation, like a lot. If I'm basing it off of just this one time and how well it performed, I'd say it is up there with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, my Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation, and then my Tarte Shape Tape. It might actually beat out Tarte Shape Tape for the number 3 spot. So, yeah, and this was $8.99. $8.99. And how many fluid ounces comes in this? Where's your size? Oh, just the standard 1 fluid ounce. $8.99 for 1 fluid ounce of foundation, and it wears this well. After 9 hours, it's pretty dang good, people. It's pretty dang good. So yeah, I'm going to go and see Justin Timberlake in concert this week. I'm just a little bit excited. And I've been thinking all week, like, this is what I think about. I'm like, it's not really so much what am I going to wear. It's always a last minute decision for me. It's like, what makeup look am I going to wear? Yeah, this might be the foundation that I am going to wear, because I was trying to decide which one. I think it's going to be this one, because this is awesome. I'm really excited about this one. So, yeah, and by the way, yeah, my nails are different. I just did my nails. I do, I'll do acrylics myself. Every once in a while I'll go and have like a professional appointment, but usually I do acrylics myself. So be kind to my nails, because I'm just a girl trying to save money and do it all myself. That's just me. So anyways, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big ol' thumbs up. Leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. And subscribe, join my little crew, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.